Hi guys, one more time here, and I want to talk about Falcia's early game. So I kinda want to separate this thing into early game, mid game, and late game videos. I want to talk if she is good in the early game, good in the mid game, late game, about her gear for the specific phase, her synergy with most units, places to use and utilize her, arena, and for guild boss. So let's start with is she good for any early game account. So I think Falcia is a good choice for any early game account. She brings a lot of damage, a lot of survivability. She can hold her own with her faction, giving her extra survivability with any lord bonus, which I think is quite nice for a fighter. Most of the fighters like Nightmare reduce the healing received, which can be a problem. Then gear. Early game gear, we are talking gear aid 1, 13, and other stuff as well, 13. I would focus on stuff like Calamity, Annihilating Might, maybe Whirlwind, depends if you need attack speed. And I would focus on pure stats for accessories, so attack bonus, crit damage, maybe crit rate, and subs like attack rate, rage region attack, maybe some survivability in HP defense, but only from subs, and that's not really mandatory. I wouldn't really recommend putting on any sets for accessories. I think it's not really worth it this early. And best artifact for her might be, does this bring any extra damage? No. Then I think the best artifact is either the Celine's artifact, or let me check. So yeah, the best choice probably is the her Celine's artifact, or Watchguard's ambition, or any artifact based around shield, so most North artifacts. And also, what was the last one? I can't remember. And the Soul Drain artifact, so she can hold more units, regening a bit, and with her shields on the north section, tanking them for a while. Places to use her, I would say the best place is Campaign. Artifact rate for her single target nuke potential on the boss. Maybe Gear Aid 2 to kill the boss, Gear Aid 1. She might have some uses, but she doesn't bring any AoE. Can't use her in Gear Aid 3. And that's about it. Maybe even in Void Rift. She might be great in Void Rift. I don't know about the harder difficulties, but for example, this weekly rotation was Torador with a Nord bonus. So she would be a great addition there to nuke the boss. So there are places in Void Rift as well for her. And for Arena, she would be great in single target, and I think she would also be amazing in the DPS arena, since she brings deep physical damage and also magic damage plus some true damage. So she would be fine against most of the enemies plus the golems. And Falcia in the guild boss phase in the early game, I think she is a nice addition. You can use any lord, so Dagma could work, Isolde for sure, to bring with Vortex as well, to constantly shield her, to prog her, where was it? Was it A3? When she shielded extra damage, I think that was A3. And she would be a great unit for any early game account. And that's about it for Falcia's early game. I'm gonna make a mid game video for Falcia, so stay tuned.